Hello dear viewer, we're stuck on the corner of Roncesvalles and Queen Street. So I'm headed in that direction, and basically what happens sometimes with these streetcars is they do what's called a short turn. So the streetcar I just got off, it was meant to go all the way down to Long Branch. Long Branch is the name of a bus loop near which I live. I used to see these streetcars with Long Branch written on the side, and I used to wonder about them. And then I ended up living there. There was also a fearsome bus terminal in North Vancouver that I used to live. And I remember I used to read that bus stop for a while, wondering about the name, until the day that I started having to frequent that very haunt. In any case, this McDonald's here brings back a lot of memories too. Just in back of here is basically, we'll pass it, but I probably won't be filming then. And I gotta keep an eye out for the streetcar too. And what I want to be doing on this speech once again is talking about the existence of God. Right? Anyhow. So in back of the McDonald's is, what is it? St. Joseph's Medical Center. And that's where I was incarcerated, not 1, 2, but probably 3 occasions, if not more, in the psychiatric unit of St. Joe's. And that's also where I met Laura Shasko. We used to take like our half-minute breaks and come down the way and then go over that bridge down to the water. And I remember how she set up a trail for me once, like a treasure hunt. She had all these little items that she let's lay around the place. Anyhow, so I'm standing here rambling on for about 7 minutes now. Wait, godsend, it's only been 2 minutes. And what I wanted to talk about as before was the existence of God. So I met someone in the streetcar. Speaking of which, here it comes. See, as soon as I said God, the streetcar suddenly appears, right? That, in a certain parlance, dear viewer, is called a sog, a sign of God, or simply a God move. Anyhow, so I said to the guy, I said, the existence of God is an impossibility, as well as Him not existing that's also an impossibility. It's very simple. It's obviously simple. First of all, how can something that was an uncreated creator exist? Uncreated creator, or an uncaused cause, is what God is. It's not only impossible, but it's also impossible not to have. According to science, every effect has a cause. And therefore, unless the situation goes on forever, which is impossible, like if you say who created God or who created this tree, someone else, and it goes back forever, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Hello, I just got off the other one that was in front of you. Why? Because he said there's a more handsome guy coming up behind me. Do you actually look mad? You look bent out of shape. I don't know if you saw that, viewer, but it wasn't very pretty. It's basically this kind of stuff that you got to learn to deal with once you have decided to move to this fabulous and far out city, the city of Toronto. So once again, we're not even going to talk about you should visit Toronto. We're going to just say we're making plans to move there now, honey. Okay, so existence of God. It's impossible, and Him not existing is also impossible. I think that's a great remark. And the way it bears itself out is as follows. The definition of God is an uncaused cause. Before anything else, let's just start with that. Let's just say that we see phenomenon, extant phenomenon in the natural world. And so-called science, this most vaunted of our methodologies or belief systems or whatever, it's all about cause and effect, right, dear viewers? So everything was caused by something else, right? which was caused by something else, and it goes back forever. Did the chicken come out first, or did the egg come first? Obviously, there's no answer to that. The question is stupid. There had to be something that preceded both the chicken and the egg, and that's God, right? So I guess I'm going to leave it at that for now. I think I've said enough. You know what? This is going to be a shorty today. Actually, hold on. Now that I've dispensed with the meat and bones of this little vlog clip, this little video log, I can in fact show you St. Joe's. So coming up round the way past this tram station, or streetcar terminal, or whatever the heck it is St. Joseph's Medical Center, and right over there on the other side is Lake Ontario. See, one of the most beautiful things about Toronto is just the natural beauty, right? You just look around nowadays, all the leaves are falling off the trees already, but for the last couple of weeks it's been so gorgeous, like oranges and reds and maroons, and it's just amazing. It's like walking into a dreamland every time you come outside. And it would be such a gorgeous view of the lake on, you know, a nice sunny day, but, you know, change and whatnot, St. Joseph's change and whatnot is one of those things that makes life so interesting and endearing, etc. And at the end of the day, the purpose is to suffer in as much as a dignified way as possible. How do I say that properly? So I'll leave it. I'll end off by saying that the purpose of life. So Pablo Picasso says the meaning of life is to find your gift, and the purpose of life is to give it away. That's my new email signature, by the way. But I will add or say that the purpose or the meaning of the purpose of life is to suffer in as dignified a manner as possible. And you'll say that's cynical, it's nonsense, and I'll just say we suffer, but why? Alright, see you later, and appreciate any comments as always.